Talking a little college football here in the Deep South. College football is king, and on the plains of Auburn, the battle cry is War Eagle. Kennard Vernon Stewart once again for Vernon Speak Sports Auburn. We're going to be talking about the running backs today. It takes me back to 2010 when Auburn depended on a freshman running back, arguably one of the better recruits in Auburn history at the running back position, and that none other than Micheal Dyer. Micheal Dyer had an excellent career, well, an excellent 1 year at Auburn. He rushed for 1,093 yards on 182 carries and 5 touchdowns, and he broke the freshman record, which was previously held by Bo Jackson. As a matter of fact, you could see them embracing one another on the sideline after this happened. The reason why my thoughts eased over to Micheal Dyer is because 10 years later, we got a situation where history could repeat itself. And I'm talking about DJ Williams, guys. I have nothing against Boobie Whitlow. A matter of fact, I really am intrigued by his story and the fact that he went to, a small school in Alabama, Lafayette, Alabama. And it's a dream come true because I'm actually from that area to see a guy go to a small school like that and to be able to translate his talent over into SEC, being relatively dominant, especially with the 700 yards that he had last year, and appears to be on pace to be the feature back coming into the 2019 season. But we can't discount the skill set of DJ Williams either. And also the fact that Gus Malzahn probably is keeping in mind, hey, I've played a true freshman running back before, and it actually worked to my favor. So that's some of the factors that we got to think about when we think about the decision making as to who's going to get the most touches in what regard. Because if you look at, say, the Purdue game, Cam Martin was the feature back as far as getting the handoffs, and Boobie Whitlow played more of an auxiliary role, catching the ball out of the backfield, playing the Wildcat role. So we just really don't know where Gus Malzahn and Kenny Dillingham's mind is. I mean, of course, the safe pick would to say, okay, Boobie Whitlow is going to be the guy. But when you have a guy like DJ Williams and also Cam Martin and Sean Shop, you just never know. Now, I do believe, just to be honest, I don't think that Cam Martin or Sean Shivers will be the feature backs enough to be an every down back. Not to say that they couldn't do it, but I don't think that's where their skill set will be the most useful. I think change of pace, kind of creating some imbalance, especially with Sean Shivers, some really short end arounds will be absolutely deadly. And see, if you think about Auburn attacking the edge, Sean Shivers, Anthony Schwartz, Eli Stove, all of those guys are really, really going to be a force as far as attacking the edge on that jet sweep for the Auburn Tigers because of their speed. And their speed also is something that you have to respect. And that's one of the things that when you talk about a Gus Malzahn run offense is all predicated on respect. You got to respect this, so it's going to make you lose a step in the process, and it's going to catch your eyes looking, and you're really going to make some bad decisions. It forces the defense basically to make bad decisions because you got to respect everything. And then you team that up with a quarterback that has the ability to run at a high level. It makes it even more dangerous. So even if Boobie Whitlow kind of takes the auxiliary role, I mean, who knows? I'm not sure. I just kind of had the thought because that's kind of the role that he played in the game against Purdue. And he also took somewhat of a subordinate role in the spring game as well. He ran the ball a little bit, but it was DJ Williams that turned heads in that particular spring game. So we will look out for this. I want to know you guys' opinion on, where Auburn could be headed with this running back situation. We're close to right at a month before the Advocare Classic, so the decision needs to be made pretty soon. Auburn's still dead in the middle of trying to figure out who the quarterback is going to be. Whether it's going to be Joey Gatewood and Bo Nix. I left in a previous video that because of his physicality, I actually prefer Joey Gatewood. But I think either the quarterbacks with their skill set can be effective in the Gus Malzahn run-pass option offense. I don't think Bo Nix would run the ball as much as Joey Gatewood would, but he has the ability to do so. So we got that thing going on. Also, some questions at the offensive line. My biggest one is the middle of the offensive line. And when you got guys like what Oregon will bring to the table, it can be kind of nerve-wracking, but we'll see how the upgrade goes from 2018 to 2019 for the Auburn Tigers. And also, too, I want to be on the lookout for upgrades in the secondary. Auburn struggled mightily with pass interference, just being grossly out of position at times, extending drives because of penalties. So that's something that we want to look out as well. We think Wesley McGriff will bring a lot more discipline to the table to get that secondary back in line. We're going to have some more videos this week, mainly going to have the Auburn versus Florida preview, and we're going to survey the SEC West to see case scenario how the SEC West standings will turn out at the end of the year. Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart for Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn. Down in the Deep South, the battle cry on the plains is War Damn Eagle.